First kill still not forthcoming, but there is Zyphon through the smoke into the head, and that yields the bomb plant as well. And now ENCE have all the work ahead of them. They're gonna have to try and retake. Snappy gets one.
Snappy gets one, but his retake isn't going to be easy. They need to hit the shots here, Vince. No utility.
No utility on the drive-by. HooXi comes in, but Diha with two lights up the scoreboard. And now Nikodos with it all to do with the Glock, but Snappy says no. ENCE get first blood.
The short position. Zyphon, in the meantime, making his presence felt towards mid, and that's keeping two of the CTs, at least one of them in the form of Spinks, focused towards mid, and a hit is coming in on the A-bomb site.
40 seconds to play with Spinks now in prime position. Grenade up and over, could be doing some significant damage, but HooXi has dealt with side, and there is Yabi. Straight through, claims the headshot. Diha in a 1-on-4. Time may work against the Danes if they're not careful. Diha's got one, did catch the leg, can't finalize the kill though. And Nikodos will be putting the bomb down. Diha, a dangerous game of cat and mouse. If he can take down Nikodos, this round is doable, especially considering how low HooXi currently is. But Nikodos expertly plays around the box. Flames can take nothing for granted. Need to tread lightly. What we have seen though is their ramp control's been solid, and that's what we're talking about. Insta headshot, Roy's just gone.
And immediately pivot back. They know there's no more guns here, and it's going to be just one defender.
Here comes Yabi, taking point, does get dinked down and finished off by Spinks, who's landed another headshot, but Zyphon survives on 22, and now Diha's up to the plate, trying to drill down the players, and he's got himself two more. Ridiculous round from the pole, and he goes in for another one.
Yeah, he reads it. Almost finds the tap, but here comes the play, though. Two T's pushing on in.
Nikodos in the meanwhile though gets the first entry. Now Diha has to try and rinse and repeat, but Roy has dealt him the fatal blow. Copenhagen Flames in a 4-on-2 will be very likely to secure this round, and ENCE want no part of it. It's one step forward and multiple steps backwards. If they can save these weapons though, there could be a way forward for another buy.
Yeah, they could still eke out a buy here, but the AWP in the hands of Hades, there's nothing it can do. Far away from where the bomb's planted. And yeah, if they can save these two guns, which they should, Madden can buy for himself, Hades can drop a weapon, but it's still gonna be a bit of a dicey buy. So yeah, Copenhagen Flames, great recovery. It looked like they completely capitulated in round number 5, but able to bounce back, keeping all 4 alive. Just Nikodos the only sole casualty, but that was after he did get one of the entries. So Copenhagen Flames making things still very competitive the entire round. And now it's turn to strike with the AWP.
Going in for that late boost again. We've seen this a couple times from the Flames. Spinks is here though. Later, wait, but he misses the shot. He's still alive to tell the tale, but it's going to be a Molotov designated towards him. Second shot is also missed. Hades steps up, delivers one. 20 seconds left on the clock. Looking to try and fend off the push with Snappy. And they both dip in for frags, but here's Nikodos from the back.
10
seconds to play with the 1 HP. He needs a headshot, and he needs it yesterday. Is it going to be forthcoming? No, Hades! Behind it, but he's getting drilled from multiple angles, and Yabi puts the final nail in the coffin. Spinks now showing us why he's so revered with the rifle with 2 big kills, and he forces back the Danes.
Roy is somehow sneaking his way in. They have no idea, but it's caught looking the wrong way. That is so unfortunate for Roy. They've lost control of ramps now, and just 2 players surviving for Copenhagen Flames, and Nikodos on 8 HP.
51 and Zyphon as well. Copenhagen Flames looking very rough. And keeping in mind the positioning of Snappy is so good, and Hades has his crossfire established on top of that. Bomb's been spilled down. This would have to be the play of all majors, and it will not be coming to pass. Navigates his way across, another going to be moving into his crosshair, and he doesn't disappoint. HooXi should tread lightly or he will follow suit. And mid becomes the Flames' tomb. And they're getting sprayed across the map. They're being bullied and battered and bruised. And ENCE are looking good for yet another one.
ENCE look like they have stabilized. The first few rounds, it was iffy. And it came down to individuals, but now finally starting to look much better. I say that though. Immediate 2 kills from Yabi and Nikodos, and all of a sudden we still have a round in our hands here. They will creep on up. Still a lot of time to work with, but just 1 smoke.
Both players also have been tagged, and then the nades just rip and tear a little bit more HP off the bars. Puts them into headshot range of the 2 A1Ss. And now a fact-finding mission. ENCE decide they want to be pushing up the side, take some control, and this could be the nuts position. This is the round coming to an end. Madden, beautiful. Molly still burns, going to be drawing away. Spinks, he's on the long flank here, Blair. This could be so catastrophic for Copenhagen Flames. It really relies on Madden. If he can stall this with a couple of kills, that could be good enough, but he's lost his head, he's lost his life, and now Spinks has to try and pick up the pace. Now it's Diha, next up to the plate. They are watching the back though, the backside, but Spinks still takes the head before Zyphon's there to thwart the retake. They still haven't got the bomb planted though, and our utility is coming in thick and fast. Diha has also put a bullet between the eyes of Zyphon. 3-play-2, and suddenly the Flames have been put down again, and it's the pole. In prime position to strike. Yabi's got himself one. This should afford him the luxury of the bomb plant. They have no more utility to stop this. They do have flashes, smokes, and a couple of kits. But Yabi could clutch. Hades will snatch it away though. And ENCE. Roy has had a very slow game so far, and he's normally one of the better players. Madden though, with 2 kills, and 3 gets it as well. No mutually assured destruction this time. ENCE are on the fast track to 10 rounds, and they can thank their new recruit for a beautiful 3K spray down.
They've just been stopped in their tracks, Vince. Going for the contact play out mid. The bomb's dropped as well, so it's a recovery mission for Yabi and Roy. And Madden, he's just spotting for them. He's not going to stick on around. Still on 37 HP.
Oh, this HE as well, it's so grim. It may not do a ton of damage, but it softens them up, and Spinks is going to finish this one off. The bomb's at the top of the box. Good luck, Yabi. Not happening. ENCE, a bit of a foundation. But that's all it will be, unless they can convert from here on out. And Madden, once again, delivers. Nikodos down, Roy gets traded out, and it's more of the same. Deja vu. The Danes are being straight up destroyed. And Diha is 1 kill away from a first half 20 bomb.
He might just even find it here. What an absolute shutdown it's been from ENCE. Zyphon, young Zyphon left alone, 1v4, great shot into Madden, but his position is known. Spinks will shut him. Oh! Dink onto Snappy. And ENCE, they're not falling back. They seem committed to going for this B-take, and Yabi just spraying away through the smoke. He's got backup as well, and Dia comes charging in, and he gets team flashed.
That should have been Yabi dying. He was switching weapons there, but as he said, the team flash was everything. And now it's really messed with ENCE's plans. It's been a wrench in the works, and Yabi's going to take that wrench out and knock them upside the head with it as he sprays down another couple. And there's Zyphon in mid. The Flames on the fast track back in this match. Now he is starting to get in this game. Now we're seeing what he is capable of delivering. But the second frag goes against the Flames. Another miss from Nikodos. He's landed very little in this round. He's forced away. Lots of nade damage though, and there's Yabi with a follow-up. He's been so on point today for the Flames. They can go from strength to strength as the spray is slightly awry, and Hades comes back with 1. ENCE making this a costly round right now. And there's the peek in. Huxi nearly capitalizing on the momentary weakness. And there's Nikodos. He's landed the shot he was looking for. Snappy in a 1-on-3. Huxi may be low. There's 50 seconds. Snappy with the first. Making this sting a little bit more. The rotations in from Snappy. And Zyphon just away. They have no side control. That could be a problem. Smoke is lined up. They get Huxi as Roy is lining up the smoke himself. Roy is still alive, but he knows that side control has been deemed forfeit. He's going to try and get back to the site, but he meets Hades. And Hades will deal with him so quickly that this round should fall as a result. Yabi's still in this round though, making a move through middle. Onto the elevators, and now about to show his hand on the A side. If he sneaks in, this is winnable. First kill goes down, bomb's now been planted. This is a momentary 1-on-1. IGL is just biding his time, he's waiting. He's anticipating this push. And Spinks will survive with 9.
Heroics of Roy, not quite able to find it. The speed from Spinks and Dia. And 3 will fall and 2 remain for Copenhagen Flames.
Speed does indeed kill, and now the Flames are going to try and re-emerge. We had that comeback, we had the 4 or 5 rounds in the second half. It may not end up mattering if it comes to an abrupt end now. Huxi and Nikodos with no real money, or at least in the right position, but Madden still pinces in, and Spinks will go full circle. He got the opening entry, and he'll finish the round with no nowhere near good enough. Huxi with the SMG though is making some pain down on the ramp side, traded back out, and Snappy would have heard that Yabi was getting up close, but that's only half the fight. Meanwhile, Zyphon has drilled into the head of Diha with a scout. So a 2-on-2 has fallen upon the server, but Yabi has the advantage, but he doesn't have the weaponry to make the most of that opportunity.
Zyphon has no Vince. He's picked up an AK-47, the 1v2 to save his team.
Everything on the line, with Nuke coming up next, and Zyphon delivers as he sinks in the fangs. Tries to coil up and go back in again. Spinks low HP, smoke down onto the site. Zyphon has no kit though. He may feel desperate to get in amongst this sooner rather than later. Tickling the bomb, trying to draw fire. Gets what he was looking for, takes the kill. This is going to be very close.
The boost coming in. Huxi, he needs to deliver with his A1.
They've been in this position before. They had no success last time.
They don't
The
check.
timing works against them, and now Huxi pivots in. Can fall back, but I don't think they realize the second player already pushed up there. Snappy gives his position away, but it's at the cost of Roy's life. And the smoke in the eyes of Zyphon will keep him in. That grenade is looking like it's going to be good for the kill. And Madden catches it in his pocket. Copenhagen Flames, though, are going to be cut down to size, and Yabi needs to clutch again. Won't be happening twice. ENCE converted, taking 60. Unbelievable performance from the man. Can he pick up the mantle again? No, he's been put down outside, and now Roy is going to have to try and turn his attention towards the A side, where all hell is spilling, all hell is breaking loose, and Nikados is taking heads. And he may not be done just yet. One more up to the plate will be Hades. And Nikados is playing with his food. He's seen him. Hades removes him from the server, though. Do not peek this man one by one. He will punish you. He will plunge you into the underworld. And he's taking more heads. And he's going to get bested. Tapping through the smoke could maybe finish off what they started onto Diha. And now Madden has fallen. Hades, in the meanwhile, though, from downtown, 1D's Yabi. ENCE is still in with a chance in a 3-on-3. But a couple players limping their way towards the bomb, which has now been dropped out on main.
It's an uncomfortable spot here for the T's to try and retrieve it. But the AK and the Snappy, they all have Kevlar as well. And armor. Snappy duking it out, finds one, immediate trade from Zyphon, and now it's down to Sphinx Vince. He's got to deliver with the Deagle.
And they have to fight. Where the bomb currently is, they have got to fight. They're trying to knock the weapon across. Some juggling, some shenanigans, and now Spinks. His position will be compromised, but still sprays down. They have no idea where Huxi's position is. He has eyes on the bomb, 35 seconds. He is also low. The next bullet could very well finish this round. He's gonna let them both pass. There's the first, Huxi! So nearly. Copenhagen Flames are gonna try and take control one more time, and Roy with a CZ drops the bomb down. Hades picks back up the mantle. With this being a force though, this MAC-10 is gonna need to shred through a few more hit point bars. There's no easy freebie kills, and Roy from strength to strength, just balling around corners, taking heads left and right with the CZ, and now Nikados goes down to the hands of Diha, but he's the last man standing. He still has 100 hit points. The bomb is spilled one more time. But Diha is going to get divided and conquered. Roy with a huge sense of security, and now they spill out. Roy with no kills will have to find back to the site and try and hold it with his teammates, but he's not closed the door either. They can start to get out of here, but Roy keeps himself alive a little bit longer. The spray isn't on point, and Spinks and Hades both come in. There's a team kill, and then Hades goes down. ENCE tripping over their own shoelaces and face planting on the site, and Snappy will be the last to fall. They all got
A dangerous duel.
Spinks really pushing out. He's going through the smoke. He gets the frag on Yabi. There's going to be questions asked amongst the team because Huxi was in that smoke, and there's more teams passing by him. It's an absolute disaster around. There's chaos everywhere, but Roy comes out ahead. ENCE has spilled out into the site though. They still bypass most of these defense, and Huxi makes the most onto Hades. Diha and a lowly Galil against the world. A weakened Roy up against him, but a smoke down as well, and there is Nikados.
Up a hit.
Madden straight through, getting it off the mark, but there's his first. They have a flash down, Molotovs, everything being tossed into the site. ENCE decide not to fully commit to this. They're actually to push out, and Hades on the drive-by takes off the head of Huxi.
The ramp's empty, there's no one here, what a call. And Snappy pushed up towards ramp as well. He got cut off the rotation coming in from Hell. Diha just charging inside the control room as well. The bomb will be planted, and Copenhagen Flames, they're falling for it.
Oh, but Snappy's position. He's got himself a Tech 9. He's going to shred through the first. But there won't be a second kill forthcoming. At least he can call a position, but a damage also inflicted onto Zyphon. Already 2 kills in this round, joined by Roy, who's on 10 already. But so much of the timer on the bomb has already ticked away. Super close, and Spinks from range with the Mach 10, and Diha with the SMGs. $0 AUG in play on ramp. A weapon we don't see as much anymore. ENCE were one of the teams back in the day with a finish loss that used it, but that's maybe why. Nikodos on the cross though makes this a stinging shot, a stinging blow. Ramp will not be taken for free. However, it is taken all the same. And now Copenhagen Flames getting aggressive back in again as HooXi holds down the line from the back of Silos. Bomb has been dropped as well, Blair, in an awkward position, but Snappy's coming back up. He has no idea. He's living on borrowed time, and Roy collects.
Diha, though, however, able to take down HooXi, and Sphinx will fall. Nikodos with a double of his own. Now Diha, 9 HP. Bomb dropped in a very uncomfortable position, and Yabi lies in. Wait, they will find the kill.
So fast through the decon side.
Nikodos, he hears this, Vince. He knows where they're coming in from.
Has to be a hit and run, and he shoots down the middle. No kills. And that may just be the round over. They've already spilled out, but Zyphon has other ideas. 2 kills to his name. Yabi from the back springs in with the SMG, and Man tries to hold on. Zyphon with 3 sublime control. Zyphon, in the meanwhile, though, is making moves, making inroads. Spinks is up to the plate, but Zyphon will smash him down.
They have full control here, Vince. Full control of lobby, full control of ramp, and ENCE, all they can work with is outside. But do they know this aggression from 2 CTs? They might be just walking into a slaughter.
The trap is about to be sprung. HooXi has a perfect crosshair placement. The bomb goes down, and Hades gets picked off from Yabi. The trap cuts them to size. And ENCE, hot off the back of a full-on investment, now have Diha on 18 HP. We were a bit concerned about Copenhagen Flames after that first map, but my god, if they bounce back with authority. Good counter utility tossed in. Smoke also deployed, flashes towards the top A site. It's about to get hot and heavy, it's about to get chaotic, but it's Yabi once again that comes out. Hand raised above his head, but Spinks slaps him away and goes in for more. Nikodos with a solid flick keeps this round alive, but ENCE have already taken control of the site. Nikodos, though, has to come back out. Zyphon precedes him, gets fragged down. Spinks goes in one more time. 3 kills to his name. And Nikodos may have to just pull out and save. There's no real hopes of him getting back on this site. He's going back to his spawn. ENCE have done it for the first time in a while. They're going to win a rifle round.
And all of the back of Spinks. 3 kills for him there, Vince. Incredible spray control to find the second player on top of the hut. Finally, ENCE seemingly cracking the code. The fast upper hit coming in. And despite, as you pointed out, a nasty flick from Nikodos, it's not good enough. And ENCE, they find the 4th. And despite the fact that
but there is Yabi, they have to contend with him. In the meanwhile, HooXi showing his hand, and Yabi snatches away.
It's a fake, it's all a ruse. As they walk into the upper bomb site, they got the bomb, and it's gonna come down to Roy from outside to do something. The smoke's gonna obscure his vision. Yabi, though, waiting inside of the vents, waiting, coiled like a viper, waiting to strike.
Molly is well placed, though. It's going to stop this re-engage, and Yabi actually takes damage. That's a sound cue that comes across. Spinks was alive, waiting, ready, and able, and Hades goes back in again. Roy may have 13 frags, but he's in a 1-on-3 with Copenhagen Flames economy in the bin. And no easy kills here. ENCE's post-plant positions are so good, and Hades, Molly in counteractive play, still surgically removes HooXi and backs out.
I love the Molotov from the CDs there. They weren't expecting it, Vince. And Diha finds Nikodos as well. Lovely stuff. He's looking for more, and indeed he will find 2.
Spinks and Zyphon, or Yabi I should say, and Zyphon, last remaining Copenhagen Flames members, and they're being cordoned off from one another. Zyphon currently in the squeak. He's volleyed out, wants to try and look in for that wide swing. This force back from Spinks. Stands his ground, delivers one frag, but it's at great cost to his HP. 20 remain. And this is really into the wheelhouse of that SMG. They're making this a costly one, though, on ENCE.
20 seconds, though.
Spinks still there, dropping down. They would have heard that. There's a rotational play in effect as well. They have control over the bomb. They're going to look to try and push onto the back of the side here. In the meanwhile, though, Snappy from the side takes him down. 6 seconds to play with. Zyphon is landing nothing but headshots.
No time, though,
There's
Vince.
no time. That's so disappointing if you're Zyphon, because he played it so well. That crazy play from Zyphon last round, even though he didn't win, it cut the economy significantly on some of these players. They only had one player left alive. So it's there for the taking here if the Flames want it. But Hades shuts down this ramp push. He spots the bomb getting tossed across. He knows there's 2 players here, but he's missed another one. He should be getting punished from Yabi. And our ramp is open, and they've already pushed into heaven. This nearly catches Madden off guard. This round is very winnable for the Flames, but time's ticking against them. Spinks in the meanwhile, though, from the double doors gets shut down. And he was their last hope. Or was he? Maybe Madden can step up. Yappy's just feeling it right now. 3 kills.
What a round. What an absolute end the buy for Snappy and his men. 2 A1s, a few rifles, but Spinks pushing it. He's gonna find 2.
That's going to mitigate all of the issues they had. But they need Hades to deliver outside. Diha also trying to play in the main in case he gets swept into. He's been forced away. That Molotov shouldn't extend and finish him off. But in doing so, he's buying up enough time now for his teammates to rotate downstairs if they need to. And Diha's keeping this one interesting on the main side. So ENCE, they've got the 2 picks they look for. And Copenhagen Flames, they're in real trouble. There's a gap in that smoke.
They have another smoke to work with. A number of flashes. But knowing they have a weaponry advantage, they're looking for ENCE to challenge. And ENCE will indeed challenge as Hades finds Nikodos.
Frag. One counteractive kill comes in from Roy and it's clean. HooXi still alive, still proud in this round, 50 seconds. But Hades with the deagle once again. Striking from the shadows. And HooXi does at least have the bomb. Throwing away the orb, intelligently done. It's going to cost him his life. Let's be honest, he had no real chance.
Being invested here by them. As you pointed out, Vince, a couple of MAC-10s. There's going to be a fast upper hit.
They're looking to go out on their shield if they are. There's so many grenades down. Spinks blows Zyphon to smithereens. And although Hades couldn't get the frag, he spots HooXi pushing into main. That's not quick enough to deal with Spinks, though. But then HooXi decides to push back outside again. And Snappy's here for 2. And significant damage to Nikodos, who gets finalized by Hades. The cost of any lives just yet, though, but Yabi from above's going to strike it out. Nikodos with the deagle! Nika does not hurt ENCE. He's just ripped away 2 heads. And now Roy on the Tech 9 is continuing to turn the knife in the side. There is no way back in this round for Spinks. Copenhagen Flames have stolen this round away.
A round they had no business winning. It was a half buy. And the pistols reign supreme. Nikodos with a perfectly played angle. 2 1Ds. Executes everyone of ENCE. And there's nothing, not a chance.
Hades is going to go looking. This could be so important. 1 kill to Hades, the second as well. Outside is his domain.
45 seconds. The flash as well, that's a giveaway. They know where Roy is, and Roy's got to go big again. And Maiden just slams the door shut. They need to find something, and Yabi will. Diha will fall. 30 seconds. They need to decide where did it go with the bomb.
That's exactly it. It seems the B side is going to be the choice. They do have access to vents if they so choose. There's 2 players in close proximity, one of which is going to be Madden on top of the site. Strikes in for 1. So much damage done. Nikodos will not survive. Could come down to timing. Molly on the top. Spinks falls down, and now Yabi's going to try and make up some ground for himself. Picks up 1 kill, but Spinks is here. He's littering the bodies of all of Copenhagen Flames, but Nikodos finally will retort in kind. HooXi with his AK is going to put down 1 frag. There's the double spray. Madden shuts down Squeaky. But Roy is still in with a chance. Roy could still pull this off. He's hearing the footsteps. He's been so sneaky. He's been an agent of chaos, a minister of mischief, and misses out the shot! Oh my! Nappy's got one, incendiary behind it. And Hades is picking up the pieces. ENCE's so close to the semi-finals, but Hooksy is keeping this alive. Diaz at the back of the site though. The silos will get run dry. Hooksy's dealt another fatal blow, and they have the right idea. Watching the vents. Nikodos getting put out of position. Bomb's been planted down, but Hades continuing to frag out. Zyphon and Nikodos, all that remain. Vent flash up and over. Nikodos is unaffected by this though, and they have the crossfire down, established. Nikodos and Zyphon! Hold on! For dear life! Smoke will try and make some moves with the Deagle, but he's given his position away. There's a pop flash in, but Snappy with 2 kills! 3 kills alongside Spinks! Everyone is falling! Copenhagen Flames were hoping to build a fortress on its T side, but it's been dismantled. And now Hooksy has to try and pick up the pieces, rebuild it again. It won't be happening, and ENCE are in the semi-finals. ENCE have done it.